All right, so this is going on my main channel. I haven't posted in about 3 weeks, and I wanted to come back with something a little different. So today we're doing a podcast, me, Mark, Rosa, and JR. They've been staying here for like the past 2 days, and I was like, you know what, let's all hop on the pod. I bought the equipment, and this is the first one. This is just a test. We're gonna see if y'all like it. Let me know in the comments below. We're gonna be answering some topics, juicy topics. It's about to be an hour, so get ready, relax, get your snacks, and you ready? Say hi.
Hi guys.
That was good.
What's up, everyone?
All right, bet. So we're gonna start off with some three hitter questions. But first, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
I'm doing good, feeling good.
Yeah. How y'all liking Houston?
It's pretty chill, not gonna lie.
It's good vibes. I'm liking the new apartment though.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely an upgrade.
All right, so we're gonna get just straight into it. Okay, we came up with these questions. We were just sitting out. So first topic, we're putting you in the hot seat. How do you feel about my friends Mark and JR?
I think this is my first time meeting you in person. I don't know, Mark.
Yeah, I think second time.
Oh,
but like
the first time was a party, right?
Yeah, that was like
the old apartment?
JR's birthday last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had like everybody in the crib.
Oh yeah, I remember.
There was a lot of people though that day.
Nah, there was like 30 people.
Yeah.
We did a vlog about it. It's on my YouTube if you want to go check it out.
But yeah, they're cool.
And JR?
JR, I've been known JR. I mean, he stayed at the old apartment a couple times, so.
So, you know, I'm in a relationship, Mark's in a relationship, and JR is the only one single, right? So we're just going to get into some couples relationship topics. We're not going to start with you. We're going to start with the single man real quick. So, JR, right?
Here.
Do you have a girlfriend? What's your relationship status like?
So personally, you know, don't have a girlfriend, but I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. I'm chilling.
All right, well, I want to give the people what they want to hear, man. You already know what to be asking in your lives every day in the comments.
What do they be asking?
Your DMs. Well, what happened with you and Alexia?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I get asked this like every live.
I know. Look. You answer right now. You don't have to answer it again.
I literally, guys, let me just say this. I made a video about it. You know, I said it. I don't know if everybody watched it. You know,
all right, maybe they didn't. Let's get like 30
seconds. There's people that didn't watch it. You know, it's been like, I don't know how many minutes. It's been a fat minute since that happened.
Yeah, just clear.
But basically, we went our separate ways. You know, we don't fuck with each other no more. That's really it. No bad blood, but we don't mess with each other no more.
So would y'all say y'all are like cool and friends or?
Friends is a strong word. I'm not gonna lie. Friends is a strong word. I'm not gonna lie. I say we like acquaintances, but like no bad blood. You know what I'm saying? Like no hate towards her.
Y'all just stop talking.
Yeah, basically.
Got it. All right, guys. That's what happened between Alexia and JR. They just stopped talking.
We just stopped talking. Went our separate ways.
All right. So now pass the mic.
That happens though. Like
it happens. You know what I'm saying? That's okay.
Okay. So next topic I want to talk about. Mark, you're in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been with your girlfriend?
1 year and 9 months.
Dang, that's crazy.
Wow,
that's a long time. You know, there's some people watching, and they ask this question a lot, and I'm curious too. Like, how do you make long distance work with you and your girlfriend?
Honestly, it's a lot of like trust. That's like the number one thing is trust.
How far are y'all again? Like, how many hours does it take to get over there?
22 out. Actually, no, that's to LA.
It's like 9. No,
it's
no. LA's like 19.
LA's like 20. But I forgot how far Chicago is. Like drive, but fly it's only like 2.5 hours.
Bet. So yeah, what are some tips real quick?
Tips, yeah. I would say first you just gotta really like trust that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna get in a relationship, obviously you already trust them. Mm-hmm. And I know like the girl I'm dating is like a good girl. Like it's not someone that I think is sneaky or anything like that. So first, like you gotta ask yourself like, is long distance worth it with this person? To be honest, it is, because like whenever I go see her, I stay for like a month like at her house. So like it makes up for it. Like I stay like a month and a half like at her house or something. It's better than just seeing her on the weekend for like a few hours and then she got to go back to her house.
Yeah. So do you think like you're gonna move to Chicago, or she's gonna move to Houston or San Antonio, or like have y'all talked about that?
We have not, because like she's going to college, but she's going to college, but she got accepted to like the Austin college. That's like right here. That's like closer. 45 minutes. Yeah, that's like an hour maybe. Right?
Now you drive, so you can drive over there. 45 minutes, not too bad.
So we'll see though. We'll see how life goes. You never know.
I got a question for Mark.
Go ahead.
So what's your favorite part about your relationship?
Favorite part about my relationship?
Yeah.
Definitely like the bond is what I would say is my favorite part. the bond for sure.
Pretty cool.
Bet. So, Buttercup, do you have any advice for long distance relationships? Because we kind of did that for a little bit, but
Yeah, but ours was different because you were in San Antonio, I was in Houston. It was just like a 3-hour drive. And we used to see each other, if not like 1 week. It was like the most, it was like 2 weeks. He would come almost every weekend. So it was not really like long distance. Like the longest we would spend apart is like 14 days. That's it.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy.
But like 14 days goes by quick though, right?
Yeah. For me, it felt really long because I was super attached to Julian.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the longest y'all spent apart now?
We spend 24/7 together. But I think the longest we spent apart ever since we moved in together would be like 2 weeks, I would say.
2 weeks.
Not really, like 10 days.
All right. I got an even better question. What are some like things y'all find annoying about each other that y'all do?
Oh, that's
Like not as crazy. I don't know. That's a crazy question, but I feel like that's a good question. Like living with someone.
Nah.
I mean, I feel like when you live with someone, there's always gonna be something small about living with that person that just like ticks you wrong, you know. But
I don't know. I think I've told you before, but my biggest thing is like every time that we go to sleep, like he takes off his socks and his shirt and his pants, and he always, and right now we're like splitting rooms, right? So he has his room, I have my room, and he always leaves his socks, underwear, everything on my floor, and he never picks it up. That's my biggest like pet peeve.
Out of everything, that's your biggest thing.
Yeah, I think that is my biggest thing.
stinky socks on the floor, bro.
There's nothing else that bothers
And
you.
his tone. He has a like he's naturally like a loud speaker, so he's always like speaking loud, and sometimes I take it up the ass. Like sometimes I think that he's like annoyed.
I do have a problem with that. Like I even be on TikTok live and people, I would just be talking, like chatting. People like, yo, why are you yelling? I'm like, bro, I'm not yelling. That's just how I talk. But I don't know. I think that's true. That's something
Yeah.
I need to work on. Or maybe, you know what I was thinking too? Maybe I just have bad hearing and I can't hear myself being loud.
Oh, like
You
when
know-
you have headphones on.
Yeah, like you think you're talking low and shit, but you're like yelling.
Nah, sometimes I be doing that too.
Yeah.
Mark was with me in the car. He's like, JR, you're yelling. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. Like I'm talking on the phone and shit, and I'm like, I didn't even realize that.
I think it's like y'all get excited like when y'all are talking and then y'all start like.
I
getting
think that
loud.
is what it is. I think that's exactly what it is. Oh, so it's my turn, right?
Yeah, yours.
What do I not like? Let me think. Like just a little thingy. Okay, this is not that bad.
I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
The food thing.
Yes, the number one thing. So like today we went to Starbucks and she got a pink drink and she drinks like 4 sips and then she just doesn't finish
We
it.
sit there the whole time.
Yeah, I was
That's what
like,
my girlfriend does.
it's like you could have just had some of mine or something like. But yeah, usually that's just like I've learned to like understand, like I don't know if you're not hungry or not thirsty or sometimes you feel sick or whatever, but
But I didn't like throw it away this time. Like usually I would just leave it for it to kind of just like sit there. But this time I gave it to my brother, so I
yeah.
didn't like waste
Or they'll
it.
be like, we get Cane's and then she gets like a Dr. Pepper. She takes like 2 sips and then she finishes eating and then it just stays there. I'm like, fuck, like we should have just not got the drink, only the food.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah, you
My
relate.
girlfriend does that too.
Yeah.
I think that's just like a girl thing. I don't know.
What is something you don't like about that Bianca does? In like a respectful way, you know what I'm saying?
Like an ick.
yeah, like
No,
an ick. Like what's her ick?
I can't think of one. I can't. Yeah.
No,
like
that's-
on the spot, I can't.
No. All right. So we've all lived with JR for a while. we've all lived with JR, man.
There's probably gonna be a list. I'm not gonna.
do you have a little ick about living with JR?
Maybe about JR. Okay, yeah, I do. I feel like everyone. has
Hey,
this
let
ick.
it out.
All right, so JR.
Trying to put everybody else on the hot
Like,
seat.
yeah.
All the homies are gonna agree with this one, but
Go.
JR has his moments like. Okay, JR's actually like a funny person, so he'll joke around like, the sus jokes, like, you know what I'm saying? The sus jokes.
Yeah.
But like, that's like a guy thing, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
yeah, that's a guy
If you-
thing.
I feel like if you don't pretend to like act like not that's just like everything. This is not a everything. This is not a every guy thing, but like I'm just saying like Loki might be sus if you don't like every now and then do it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, everybody does the sus jokes and shit. Just
They're jokes, you know.
Yeah. It's like a guy thing. It's like a guy thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Anything else? He said there's a list.
Nah, I think it's just the funny like little jokes he be doing. Sometimes takes it too far. Luigi calls like our friend Luigi calls it a JR moment. He's like, oh, he's having a JR moment.
That's funny.
That's so much. Hey, They got Luigi moments, bro.
Yeah, but
Nah, just the funniness. Sometimes too far.
for sure.
But it's funny though. I ain't gonna lie. It do be funny though. It do be very funny.
So, y'all been in Houston for the past 2 days. How do y'all feel about Houston compared to San Antonio?
I like Houston. I think it's a different vibe. You know, different culture over here. I don't know. It's something new. I like it. It's definitely better than what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? I think anything new is gonna be more fun than what you're used to.
It's definitely fun to try new stuff, like new environments, traveling to new places.
Do you like it better than San Antonio?
Do I like it better than San Antonio? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't experienced it that much to say that.
All right,
Like,
Ben.
if I stayed here for like a week or so,
I feel like if I got a month in here, I'd really
but-
I'd get like a solid comparison, but like it has to be like a month, you know?
Bet. Buttercup, how do you feel about San Antonio compared to Houston?
I feel like San Antonio is super small. I don't think I would ever like live
Super
there.
small.
Yeah. I feel like you can get to anywhere in like 15, 20 minutes.
Nah, it takes like 30 minutes in San Antonio. I'm
But
not gonna
I
catch.
think
with traffic though.
But I've lived here my whole life. Like I was born and raised here, so I'm already like used to like the big city, you know, like just going anywhere for us was like really, really long. So I don't know. I do feel like San Antonio is pretty small compared to what I'm used to.
Do you like it though?
Yeah, I feel like it's super like, if I do live there, I would want to raise like my kids there. I think I've told Julian, like I would want to raise a family there. Like I feel like it's a family.
No, it is like a
Really is
family
like a
city.
family.
Like that really what is San Antonio.
Yeah.
It's a family city.
So, do you think you can move from Houston?
I do think I can move from Houston. I think ever since I started dating Julian, like Julian's biggest thing is like Houston doesn't have like a lot of fun things to do. Like right now, the rodeo, it's like in town and there's a lot of people. I don't know. I just feel like Houston doesn't have a lot of things to do, and I do think that San Antonio does have like a lot of things to do. So I do feel like I would move from Houston.
You know, that is weird that San Antonio has more things to do than Houston. Like we got Six Flags, SeaWorld, Schlitterbahn. Like Houston don't even have.
Nah, yeah, they don't have like amusement park.
Like, that's
they don't
crazy,
have a water
right?
park. I mean, some people might argue and say like Galveston is a amusement park.
Bro,
whatever,
but you can't compare it to Schlitterbahn and like New Braunfels. Like,
yeah, and I think it's crazy because there's millions of people here in Houston, and like they all need something to do. Like I'm sure that would be a good business. Everybody would go, and they would make a lot of money, and it would not. You know, I think it would be
Yeah.
good. Like we need to hit up Six Flags and tell them to put another one here.
But I'm not gonna lie, y'all do got the rodeo over us. This one's way bigger than ours.
For real?
yeah, it is. It is bigger than the San Antonio rodeo, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound as hard. Like when they say "Let's rodeo Houston," like whenever they say "Let's rodeo San Antonio," like that sounds way harder. I'm sorry.
Dude, let's rodeo.
Let's rodeo San Antonio.
All right, so back to the relationship topic though. Like, what is your favorite thing about being in a relationship?
I think, like Mark said, the bond. Like, I just feel like in a relationship, it's super like sacred. Like, you know, like the bond that we have with each other, we don't really have it with anyone else because obviously we're partners. So yeah, I would say the bond.
I mean, obviously you're gonna have the same answer, right?
I guess yeah, that's kind of bomb. But like going to that person, like knowing that they're always gonna be there for you. Like you got a person, bro. Like
yeah, like you're reliable. Like
Yeah,
you can trust
reliable
them and
on
go to
that person.
them. Yeah, I feel that.
What's yours?
My favorite thing, I just think like my big thing is like when you're in a relationship, that's your partner, and I feel like that's your teammate. Like y'all are both learning and growing, and you know, going through this world together. You know what I'm saying? Going through all the problems, going through all the everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you look out for that person, and like me and you, we spend the most time together. You know what I'm saying? More than my brother, more than my sister, my mom, everybody. So like you probably know me better than anybody else. So I think it's beautiful to have somebody that understands you and knows you and sees what you go through every day. But yeah, I think that's my favorite part, just having somebody. You know, this world can be lonely. You know what I'm saying? Some people are fake. Some people don't got your best interests. But yeah. So let's get a little controversial, okay?
let's do it.
Are y'all down?
Whip it up.
Well, actually, one more thing. How do you know? Like, this is just topics that I got from Instagram. But somebody said, how do you know if somebody likes you?
I think you'll like get like the hint and stuff.
Okay, but like, how do you think? I mean, you could speak for the girls. I wish we had more girls here, but like, how do girls shoot their shot? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, I can already answer this.
Honestly, I don't know, to be honest. I feel like I've been in a relationship for so long that I kind of...
that's true. Let JR.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I think a girl shooting her shot if you're in the spam.
If you're in,
I think if you're in the spam, like you're definitely an option to them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I see it.
okay, I guess yeah.
Right? I mean, right or wrong.
And the reason why like people are asking this question is just because like there's some people that are not in relationships or single, so like they might struggle or might want to have some tips or
Yeah, like how do I know?
yeah, how do they know? They might be confused or I don't know. They don't do the relationships.
Okay, wait. What's another one though? Like, say without the spam, because what if someone's not in the spam?
Yeah. What if people don't have Instagram,
Yeah.
bro? There's people that don't have Instagram.
Okay, if you don't got Instagram,
I feel like if a girl jokes around a lot with you,
I think they're just doing the most, like more than like normal. You know what I'm saying? Like there's pretty green flags you could tell.
What about like hitting you up wise? Like
somebody's gonna make it easy for them to mess with you. Like it shouldn't be hard to mess with somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a girl will, if she likes you, she'll hit you up for like anything. Like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
A girl's gonna try to make it easy for you if they want you.
Yeah.
Like unless like they're playing hard to get with you, then that means they really don't want you. Yeah, that means they really don't want you.
They just want that attention. Yo, be careful though out there to the people that.
Yeah, for the attention seekers, bro, run.
Yeah, because there's girls out there and guys though sometimes too. Probably both. I would say a lot of guys just like be playing girls, but like some girls just like the attention, not really like you. Dude, the Selena versus Haley's like so like.
Yeah.
right
So
now.
guys, Selena versus Haley. Like, let's be honest.
But this is my hot take, bro. I don't even know why people are having a discussion, bro. I haven't.
The man's married. I'm not gonna guy.
Not even that, but like, bro, I haven't seen a single person sticking up for Haley. Like, I don't even know how it's like everybody's going for Selena, bro. She literally like, there's a trend on TikTok like making your mans follow Selena. Like, I don't even think it's a controversy. Like, Selena won this one. What do you think?
Yeah, there's just a lot of like evidence how like Haley's been obsessed with Selena and Justin for like the longest time. Obviously, people are gonna be on Selena's side,
All right, so but Haley versus Selena, like who do you got in a boxing match?
Selena.
Oh, if she
got
boxed?
Selena.
Yeah, Selena.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, bro.
Selena for sure.
Damn.
I've actually seen her in person.
All right, so I got a good question for y'all.
For real, when?
Yeah, at the airport, like in her like early like Wizard of
Selena?
where. Yeah, I've seen her.
Bro, aren't you related
I have a
to her?
video too. My sister has video.
He's related. Selena
Yeah,
Gomez.
that's my cousin, sister.
Like Mark Gomez, Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez,
Yeah.
like they're cousins.
I actually get that a lot in the comments.
For real?
Yeah, on TikTok.
That's hilarious. All right, so I got a question for the y'all in the relationship. How do y'all go about solving problems in a relationship? What's the best way? Like,
I want to hear Mark go first.
Solving problems.
Yeah.
It's not actually that easy as it sounds. Like, I feel like it takes a lot of time to like finally solve a problem. But I would say the best way of solving problems would really be just putting the ego down and just owning up for whatever you did, and just trying to see it from their perspective, like their point of view. So like put yourself in their shoes and just go from there.
I like that. Your turn.
I just think me and Julian used to struggle a lot with like fixing problems in the beginning because I always used to like kind of close myself up, and Julian kind of taught me that like we need to communicate. So I would say communication and understanding would be like the biggest thing, and also ego is a big thing. I feel like we both have a lot of pride, and for us to kind of put it to the side, it takes a lot, I would say, for us to put it to the side and kind of admit our wrongs.
Because some people just don't like admitting they're wrong. They just want to be right like all the time.
no, I mean, I think everybody likes to. You always want to be right, you know what I'm saying? But as humans, we're always not right,
Yeah.
Obviously communicating and talking to each other, and really like whoever said it, seeing each other or seeing things from each other's perspective, because we can't read what goes through your mind, so you need to communicate what goes through your mind. One thing I do want to say is like, bro, this is a learning thing. You know what I'm saying? This is my first relationship. I'm pretty sure a lot of people watching, they've only been in 1 or 2 relationships. Like, it's a learning thing. You just kind of got to see what works for y'all. Not everything works. What works for one relationship might not work for the other one. You might need to text things out, and if y'all can't speak, or because I remember in the beginning, Rosa did not want to talk to me. Like, she could not talk. Like, she didn't know what to say. Yeah. So I was like, if you need to text it out, you can go to the other room, text it out if it's easier for you to get it out that way.
And we did used to do that for a while.
Yeah.
I used to text him. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
So like y'all would just like
I remember that phase. I was there for one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, just text me. If you can't say it, like, somehow, if y'all need to write it out, text it out, call it out, face it, you know what I'm saying? Like, some way to communicate. But I think another thing too is like it's not healthy to communicate when you guys are angry at each other, because then you're playing with emotions. You could say there's something that says you're gonna speak with emotion, and it might come out wrong. And for me, like if I got emotions, my tone might go up. So I think calming down, thinking about it, and then speaking about it. But I do have a question too. Like, I'm not saying me and you, but like I feel like other people too. Like I did a little thing on TikTok Live where people were telling me their confessions, and they were like, oh, I've been with this person for 2 years, and we try to talk things out, but they're not changing. Like, or we don't see improvements, or things are good for a week, and then So I think one thing that I still don't understand about relationships, and like when people ask me for advice, is like when is like enough? Because some people, they'll go a long time in a relationship, and they try to work things out, but like how do you know when, like if things are, like what's the limit when I think that's a big point that people need to talk about, rather than, I mean, obviously you want to fix things, but there's some, I don't know, I don't want to say girls
I feel like it's really knowing your boundaries though. Yeah. And how many boundaries get pushed after that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's really how you know your limit. Like you got to establish the boundaries, and then as how many boundaries you think got pushed, you make like a critical decision. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like that's a good way.
That's really something I saw a lot. Like people were saying like, yo, like I would try to communicate, everybody says that, but if they don't change, like, I don't know. I think relationships are.
But I think that goes back to the boundaries, Yeah. Like you need to set your own boundaries. Like you need to know what slides and what doesn't slide, and what do you accept. But I mean, as like when you're in a relationship, people are blinded by love, so it's like,
yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know.
It's a difficult thing,
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. So the big topic that's been talked about: if TikTok gets banned, what's happening for y'all? Going to the 9 to 5, like what's going on? Like,
yo, that's actually a good one. Have you thought like that far into it?
I'll let y'all go first.
I want to hear Rosa go first.
Yeah, you're the TikTok queen over here. Yeah, you post more than me.
All of us combined.
Yeah, you post like 8 a day. So what's your plan? What's happening?
I don't know. I think YouTube. I think we've talked about it with Julian. I think YouTube pays more than TikTok, so it would be like a better option. But yeah, I would say YouTube. And I was thinking about OnlyFans. Me and Julian have been talking about OnlyFans, but yeah, if YouTube doesn't work out, OnlyFans.
It's starting the OF.
I mean, you've been doing good on YouTube this month. You posted like 2 videos, both of them. They've been doing really good. What about you, Mark? JR, what happens if TikTok gets deleted?
I think we all agree with that, like the YouTube. I don't know about the OnlyFans.
We got the OFM.
But yeah, then we just grind harder on YouTube. Maybe think outside the box, like start a clothing brand or something,
Yeah, but even then, bro, I feel like a lot of people that even have a clothing brand right now, most of them market it through TikTok.
Not gonna lie, though,
if TikTok went away, man, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people is gonna be hurt.
Mark might have to sell that chain.
I'm not even wearing it, fam. That's funny.
I don't know. Probably YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Switch to a different. They're all like TikTok in a way if you think about it.
Yeah. Nah, so here's my opinion. I think that we can get a little deep, but I think the big thing why everybody's talking about TikTok getting deleted is the government talking about China and everything, how it's a Chinese app. But I think if TikTok got deleted, everybody's on TikTok. So they're, everybody who's on their phone every single day, like they're gonna have to go to somewhere. And I think wherever everybody goes, that's where everybody's gonna go. If everybody goes to Instagram Reels and they change it up and copy what TikTok was and is, then everybody's gonna be there. If it's Reels, everybody's gonna be there. I think but social media is here to stay. Anybody who says that it's gonna go away and what are you gonna do in 5 years? I think it's been here for how long?
I think it's only gonna be bigger in 5 years.
Yeah, I've been doing social media for like 4 years now. So anybody watching this, I feel like it's gonna get to a point where everybody can be an influencer. Like you just gotta keep posting and stay consistent. But if TikTok posted, you move to another platform wherever the attention goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think everyone would just, all right, TikTok's deleted. Let's just get off our phones now. Like no one's doing that.
Yeah, let's just go outside, guys. Hang out with the gang.
Yeah, everybody's addicted, but nobody watches TV no more. Everybody's on their phone. They're gonna go to YouTube.
Yeah, they'll go to a platform.
Yeah, or there might be a new platform. We don't know. Like a couple years ago, TikTok was Musical.ly, but like TikTok is now the biggest app out of all of them.
I don't know if y'all saw though, but like TikTok's gonna make like a feature where like any people under 18 can only be on it for like a certain time period.
Right now, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Did you guys ever remember like that watching Nickelodeon and like out of nowhere they just cut it off and say like go outside and play? That's like the vibe I get. That's kind of crazy though. But like it'd be like we'll be back in like
30 minutes.
Yeah, or like an hour,
Yeah,
go outside and
I
play.
remember that.
But let's be honest, everybody just switched to Cartoon Network after that.
Change the channel. I know.
We got Disney Channel after that. Like,
Yo, but what I was gonna say is, talk about how Instagram's turning into Facebook, bro.
Nah, I think it is. What do you think?
I don't think I really be on Instagram too much.
So, like,
At
what's your
all.
favorite platform? Or, like,
But I did used to use Facebook a lot back then. And I used to love Facebook.
whoa.
I used to love Facebook. I think it's super funny.
Grandma Rosa in the chat. Oh, my God.
Facebook just has all like the cheese man, like all the
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
That's crazy.
old people drama.
so, what do you think about Instagram turning to Facebook? Like, what is your take on that? Like, explain a little more.
I feel like it's bound to happen. Let's be honest.
Well, this is what I think's happening.
Wait, how is it turning into Facebook? Like,
It's just like the younger kids are not using Instagram. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like people are not making Instagrams as much as they used to.
So
It's kind of just.
okay. When you go on Instagram right now, like I feel like, well, let's talk about Facebook because we're comparing it to Facebook. When you go on Facebook, it's kind of like, you know, all your family's on there. You're kind of catching up with friends, and it's like not the meta. It's not where pop culture's at. It's not where the media's at. Like it's not the meta. Like if you don't know what meta is, it's like the main thing that's happening right now, like the mainstream, like the mainstream where all the trends are happening, all the news, you know, all the drama,
TikTok.
where is TikTok,
Yeah.
and really wherever the youth is at. So before, all the young kids were on Instagram. I think we grew up on Instagram.
Bro, for real. I had like an Instagram when I was like in 5th grade.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, and that's where the youth is at. So wherever the youth is at is what's the meta, because you know the youth is going to be the future. So everybody's on TikTok right now, and I mean, yeah, people do use Instagram, but I feel like it's kind of being phased out, and you know, a lot of people are not on it like that, and it's just kind of turning into Facebook is. Like just like you go on there, you post, and then you read a couple comments, look at stories, but then you hop off and go back to TikTok. You know why? Because
Yeah.
Instagram's like not that entertaining. Kind of just looking at pictures and liking them.
yeah.
It's not as addicting as TikTok.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Only thing I think Instagram is better at is the messaging, but that's probably it. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, it only takes one update for TikTok to come out with a better messaging system than Instagram, and
yeah.
then you know you just DM everybody on TikTok. And I think the big thing too is like on Instagram, you only see who you follow. Like you can't find new people. I mean, maybe the Explore page, maybe Reels, but the AI, the algorithm on TikTok, it just shows you what you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? You like cooking, it's gonna show you cooking. You like dogs, it's gonna show you dogs. Like Instagram is not really like that, and I just think TikTok is more addicting.
Yeah. What's one thing y'all have learned from y'all's past relationship? Any past relationship you just learned, like a valuable lesson, you know what I'm saying? Maybe people want to know. It could help them. You never know. We all have learned something, you know what I'm saying? Like a one valuable
Well, what'd
lesson.
you learn, JR? I'm curious.
Wait, yeah. What did
Personally,
JR learn?
one thing I've learned is to never make the same mistake twice. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that? Elaborate a little bit.
Right, like-
tell us a story.
Once you get wrong, nah, I don't know about the story. Story's crazy. But the valuable lesson was like, you know, bro, if they mess up, you're gone forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make the same mistake twice. I think that's a very valuable lesson. Like, why would you do it twice? Like, if you know it was bad the first, like
So you want to tell us a story?
the story's kind of crazy for that one.
Give an example.
Yeah, give an example.
Okay, like, I kind of did though.
But like,
Okay, so like
do
they.
this, you know.
So what did she do?
What did she do? Is crazy. It's crazy, bro. That's a hard one, bro. Like that's.
All right, what about you, Mark?
What was the question?
I mean,
again?
that was the lesson. Like something you learned from a past relationship.
a past relationship.
Like a lesson you learned. Like what did you take out of it? Like you've obviously learned something from it, you know?
This is like my first relationship though.
Same.
So
Same.
Okay, but like
You're the veteran here, JR. I'm trying to learn from you, buddy. You're over here saying,
hey, I'm talking about like it doesn't even have to be a relationship. It could have been like a failed talking stage. It could have been anything. Like a lesson, like just a lesson.
Oh.
Like all pride aside, you know what I'm saying? Like what did you learn? Like you took away from
Do you
something?
have anything?
I've had pretty bad past relationships, so I don't know.
Like what was the lesson you learned from it? Like what did you know not to do again?
I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest.
You didn't learn nothing?
See, you're bound to make the same mistake. You gotta learn from past mistakes. That's how we get better as humans.
I don't know. I really can't think of anything off the top of my head, to be honest.
Did it make you see red flags and like another relationship, like what to look out for next time you avoid?
I think like my first big relationship was like on and off for 2 years, and like the biggest thing I learned is like don't make your boyfriend be friends with your friends. Because
why is that? What happened there?
Like, or not let them be too like close, you know, like texting and like calling and having their number and stuff. Because
wait, that's what happened?
Yeah.
It's okay. I think that should already be a fact. My girl should never have my like my friend's number, and that's.
Yeah. He cheated on me with. She was my best friend at the time. So.
Wait, so she's still your friend?
She's still my friend, yeah. I kind of forgave her. I'm a pretty big person.
Whoa. No. I don't care how big of a person you are. You gotta.
I'm a very forgiving person. And it happened like I was.
Wait, so did you forgive him? I was like
15. We broke up for like a year, or we were like not talking for like a year, and then we got back together. And then he ended up being a baby daddy, and he didn't tell me. But yeah,
That's.
It was a pretty bad relationship.
Whenever me and Rosa do the podcast, we'll tell the whole ex story. Yeah.
All right, now I'm curious. I'm actually mad curious.
I think you gotta wait for the next one.
No, but my question is, why are you still friends? That's crazy.
No, that is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but when you're young, you're dumb.
Watches this.
When you're young, you're dumb.
I mean, that's true, but that's
But
crazy.
I don't know, Rosa. That's crazy. At least you upgraded.
Yeah, for
That's funny.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. Let's see what's next. What do y'all consider cheating? Like, what's considered cheating in a relationship? Like,
I feel like it's very different for different couples, and it just goes back to like boundaries. Like I don't know. Some girls might think like liking a picture is cheating, or like.
Do you think that's what do you consider cheating?
I think me and Julian's relationship is very different. Like a lot of people on TikTok are always like hating on us because Julian follows like a lot of girls, right? But that's really like his, you know, like before me, he already followed a lot of girls because that was kind of like his thing, you know. He was a playboy, you know, a pretty boy.
I want to pause that real quick. Okay, so like, bro, like when you meet people, you know what I'm saying, like other creatives, other influencers, like, bro, it's a social circle. Like, it's who you know, like that's really what this thing is. Like, if I want to get other people on the podcast, like,
yeah,
I gotta know them, I gotta follow them, you know what I'm saying, like just having those connections and stuff. But I think like a lot of girls, they always attacking me like, yo, why are you following this girl? It's like, bro, like I don't follow her like that. Like, you know,
it's not like that. It's like
a coworker. It's like a coworker.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like we both do the same thing, and we could both learn from each other. We both could work. We both could collab. Everybody's always asking, yo, why don't y'all collab? And it's like that's part of your job. So you gotta kind of follow and, you know what I'm saying, like
keep up. You know what I'm saying? It's also about like keeping up with like. That's how like as creators, I feel like we also get like more inspiration for more like content or like stuff like that. We see like what's going on in the space of like what somebody's doing. So like, so like if I saw somebody do something that was cool that I liked, maybe I could brainstorm a similar but maybe better idea in my own way, and you know, do something with that.
Yeah, but anyway, to other people, him following girls is cheating.
But what do you consider cheating?
I don't know, to be honest. I think I consider cheating like being in a relationship and like going to kiss another person and like having something with another person.
So do you think flirting with another person is cheating?
And also I think like, I think flirting is cheating for sure. I do think flirting.
What about like...
But okay, so I'm not saying. Have you seen that thing on TikTok where people are like, "Oh, my man's just getting Starbucks and he tells the girl, have a good day" or some shit like that, and everybody's like, "Oh, I can't let my man do that." Like, I feel like
I think they're just pushing it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the boundaries and a lot of like what people say on the internet, it's like jokes, or you know, they're trying to like be funny. But I think a lot of people take it like very serious and get their whole life opinion and everything. Like they live their life. They have a TikTok personality. You know what I'm saying?
Some people listen and get all their music from TikTok, bro. Like,
well, I mean,
no, but the TikTok personality though, like they live their life based off of others on the internet.
Well, I'm just saying, like a lot of stuff on the internet is cap and not real, and some of it's just exaggerated just to get likes and be funny, and it's like it could be toxic. You know, you might believe something that's totally fake that the influencer just posted just a
joke.
Exactly, and I don't know. I just think a lot of that toxic, and I don't know. What do you consider cheating, JR?
I mean, flirting, cheating. Yeah.
Like, what's your boundaries? You talking about boundaries? What about you, Mark?
Let me think.
I think for me, it's like, what would you not want done back to you? You know, like.
Yeah, I think the golden rule is cool.
Yeah.
But I could also see like, basically the golden rule. You know what I'm saying?
What would
like,
you not want done to you?
Yeah.
What is the golden rule? What is
Like,
what is that?
Do
others how you would want to be done. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah, like basically, I think that's pretty valid.
The thing, you know what I'm saying? It comes down to that. But yeah,
pretty much.
But I would say like sneakiness.
Yeah.
That's definitely cheating.
definitely.
Sneakiness.
Right?
I can see that. I mean,
Like lying about like certain things. This kind of throws you
I'm pretty
off.
sure lying is a red flag. Like, that's a huge. Why are you lying to your partner, bro? That's definitely sneaky as hell. I don't know about that. That's you got to dip. All right, on to the next. How long should you wait before like you do the dirty with someone?
Like when you first meet them.
Yeah, like what's like a good rule? Like, how long do you think people should wait before they do that? Like,
I really don't think there's like a.
there's not like a time limit.
Yeah.
So like, you think first link?
Shit, a lot of people do first link. A lot.
I mean, hey, bro, you know, if it's flowing, it's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what do you think, Jared?
But I definitely.
I don't think I don't think you put a time on it. I just think if it's right, it's right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I do think also like if you barely met that person and like like say y'all are linking like for the first time and y'all had never talked in the past before, like probably like texting for like a week and then linking up and then having something on the first link, I think that's super like weird, you know, like you really don't know that person too well.
yeah, but like I feel like you ever just meet those people where like you feel like, damn, why have I felt like I've known you forever?
I feel like
You felt that, yeah. I mean,
No, I felt that like once. Like, okay, hold on. But like, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Maybe,
but
I don't know,
not
maybe
like,
that's just me.
I know this person. I want to, you know, like.
Nah, but I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying like vibe wise. Like, you never know. Like, everybody got a different vibe on them. Like, everybody got like different characteristics and traits. Like, I don't know. I don't put like a time on it, but I'm also like.
I don't know.
I also like. I'm also not like too like jumpy on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
I think so. Your question was how long is it?
Yeah, like how long do you think is the wait? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So like, this is, I don't know. I think society is kind of broken right now. You know, everybody's on the internet complaining, oh, there's nobody loyal. I can't find a relationship. But like, how do you expect to have a real relationship when you know, like it's just not a high quality interaction between somebody. Like a lot of people do be doing it on the first time they meet. I don't know. I think the internet it's changed things a lot. Like before, but without the internet, if you wanted to meet somebody, you had to go out and meet them in person. You know what I'm saying? Like at a coffee shop or at a zoo or somewhere, you know, on the street. Now, like it's instant. You know, you could just be laying on your phone and you go on Instagram or TikTok and
they even got the dating apps.
it's social media. Like your goal is to
like-
be social. So I think like that is also bad though, because like everybody's just comparing themselves and looking at other people, and I don't know, bro. I just think it's
Like, how long would you wait?
Bro, I'm in a relationship.
Okay, but before, like, what do you think is normal though? Like, what do you think people should?
I don't think there's a normal, bro. It comes down to what are your values? What do you think is right and wrong? What do you think? Do you be linking on the first time? And
I mean, not really, bro. You know, gotta sometimes, you know, wait. Gotta keep people waiting. I think it's good.
Waiting.
Huh?
How long is like the longest you've kept someone waiting?
yeah, and I mean, like,
I don't know. I don't really know like the time frame of it, cause like I don't really like think about it too hard like that. You know, I just think like right moment, right time. You know.
but to be honest, bro, like,
I feel like that's very like.
I feel like just even thinking about that topic, like if that's your main thing you're thinking about when you're with somebody, then that's not your partner, you know? Like you just trying to do.
Well,
do
bro,
the dirty with that. Like, bruh, like,
this is not about partners. This is about like.
Well
it's a
then,
question.
bro, if they just sneaky link, then that's your sneaky link, bro. Like, if you thinking about how long I gotta wait before we gonna do it, then that's not, bro.
You don't really like that person.
Yeah, you don't. That's just it's casual, bro. That's what it's casual culture. That's what's normalized right now. That's why people not gonna have families. That's why people have accidents, and you know they have kids with their sneaky link, and then the daddy's not in the life.
Kids with the sneaky link is crazy.
And then there's a broken family. Like that's a problem with the United States, bro. Like the family aspect of shit is going away. Like it's bad, bro. It's really bad. Like
I know so
no more
many
families.
girls that like don't have a baby daddy.
yeah, exactly. And it might be your sneaky link, or maybe the dude just wanted to casually do it and they had a kid and, you know, they're split up. So, like, I don't know. I think it's bad, bro. Like, I think you should only be doing something with somebody you want to have a kid with.
Yeah.
Because it could happen. You know what I'm saying? Then what? you have a kid with somebody you do not want to be with.
Exactly.
Then that kid's life is ruined. Your life is ruined. You gotta be stuck with them for 18 years. Like, bro, watch who you put your dick in.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing. You never know.
Dude, like all the middle school girls that I grew up with all have a kid already.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
Every single one that I grew up with.
For real?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Like every single
That
one.
is crazy. That is wild.
So
And all
to
the
answer your
dads,
question,
and none
wait
of
as
them
long
have
as
dads.
possible before you do the dirty with somebody.
Good answer. What was a good one? What makes your partner lose interest for you? Like, what do you think does it? I think I know. I think there's 4 of them. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's insecurity, jealousy, too much time together. Sometimes that can like make people lose interest. You know what I'm saying? Like the space apart is pretty good. There's a 4th one definitely, but
I don't know about the whole lose interest thing, but I think love comes down to like how far you're willing to go for somebody. You know, some people like if you love somebody so much, like you know, love is like you'll do anything for them. You know, like I don't know. There's a good quote, but it goes like something like how much you love them. You know, it's not like yes I do or don't love them. It's how much you love them.
Hey, Mark, what about you?
I don't know. You were asking
so
two
you-
people that are in good relationships.
You're
Like, how are you
asking-
supposed to answer?
I'm just saying, like
He's
how
asking
is,
what makes a person lose interest.
Yeah, like I don't know that answer.
like what do you think? Like,
Bro, I don't
Okay.
know. Like I've never
What
gone
am I?
through that, so I have no clue.
but this is what you think.
Okay. This is what I think. I think.
Like it's just think. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like put your relationship in this. I'm saying what do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm putting
You know
my
what saying?
relationship- I would
This
say,
is what
like-
people want to know.
if like the bond ever like got distant, like say you're not talking as much, not doing the things like the little small things as much, that's like when you know that like, oh, is this person like slowly like losing interest? Like the little things, you know? Like every relationship has like little
But
things.
But I do think every relationship goes through like that stage where like y'all stop kind of.
You know, like
Yeah.
It's a honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
I think this too,
Yeah.
bro. This is something too. Like I want to go against that real quick. People change. You're young. You're growing. You know you were 17. I don't know how you are where you met, but when you're 18, you're not gonna be the same. You're not gonna do the same shit you were when you're 20. You know, like
Yeah.
And I think that's something that people people change. People grow up. You go through life. Like you're not gonna be the same person you were 5 years ago. You're not, and I'm not gonna be the same person. People change in a year. You know, like so. I think. But change is good. Like you should be changing. You should be getting better. Like if you're the same person, if you're not growing, you're dying. You know, like change is good. So I do think like the little things are important, but bruh, you gotta improve. You can't stay complacent.
Yeah. I just think if like you know that you're losing interest, that's kind of like okay, like maybe I should stop.
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
only hurting yourself, but you're wasting
Yeah.
time. But for the time, you could be finding somebody that makes you happy and like,
yeah, I know you just thought of.
I don't know why he just thought.
I know
I
what
thought of
Jared
like
thought
a
of.
future quote, like for a second.
Don't let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife. That's just this man is too much
How
of
did you know I was
a.
thinking that? Why did you read my mind like that? You need to stop that. He literally just read my mind. When you said
know
that, like
this man, bro.
exactly came to my mind.
and one thing I want to talk about real quick, like there's a bias. It's called sunken ship fallacy, and it's like really a lot of people have trouble getting rid of things that you Where's my phone? Give me my phone.
Right. Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
you know,
about.
yeah,
you don't want to go down on a sinking ship.
Well, not
That's
even
basically
that,
what
bro.
it is.
But like people, it's hard for people to cut things off when you spend so much time
'Cause
together,
yeah.
or like for the movie example.
It's like a friendship, bro. It's like imagine like you grew up with somebody from like your high school, right, or like from elementary school, but they're toxic for you. But you don't want to let them go because like you guys are friends since elementary school. That's exactly like what that bias is,
Yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
because like you value that friendship because of all the time. What the?
It's like over there.
Oh, you value that time with them because like you've known them since elementary school, and instead of letting the friendship go and like flourishing because like they're bringing you down, like you want to keep it just because like you think it's important since you've known them since elementary. Like
yeah.
it's basically kind of like what the fallacy is.
Or say the movie example.
So like if you bought a ticket to a movie and the movie's bad, but you already bought the ticket, so you don't want to leave, so you're gonna waste 2 hours of your life and watching a movie that's not good. But I bought the ticket.
I bought it. Like I have to stay.
Yeah. So that's like the bias. Like it's really hard to do it. But you got to be aware of that and cut things that are not good for you.
Yeah. No, you shocked my mind with that one when you told me that yesterday.
Yeah. Because everybody goes through that.
Everybody.
Literally everybody.
Nah, but okay. Here's another good question. What age do you think is a good age to have kids? Personally, me, I know probably y'all gonna be like, yo, that's too old, but I think like 30, 32. I don't know. I just think, you need like a good like 10 years to live like your life before like you really have like, like kids to take care of, you know what I'm saying? Like you can go out, you can do whatever you want before like get yourself set before like you bring them in.
Yeah, I would say like 27.
I don't think there's really like a good age to have kids. Like you're never ready to have kids. Like you've never been a mom, never been a dad. Like,
Well, I just think like as like on the financial spectrum of like,
yeah,
you're gonna be alive longer. So like when you're older, you're probably gonna have more money to financially take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it.
Well, age to have kids, bro. I feel like everybody's different, man. Some people grow up and mature faster than others, So they're like not all 18-year-olds are the same. There's some people that are grown, living by themselves.
There's some people younger than me, bro, and they have kids.
Exactly. So
really,
I think it just depends. I don't think there's a perfect age. I mean, obviously, yeah, you're not gonna be ready, but some people they still a kid themselves trying to raise another kid, which is not. I don't know.
They take a lot of time though, dude. That's the thing.
I think kids can also be a blessing though, because some people when they have a kid, they get a reality check. Like, damn, I gotta level up now. I have somebody to take care of. Like, some people do need a kid to get themselves like. That might be the reason why in life, like they don't have a purpose. Like, why am I working? Okay, well now I have a reason. I got a kid to take care of. Like, why should I try to make more money? So I don't know. I think I don't think there's a perfect age.
So when would you want to have kids though? Like if you could pick your age to have kids, Because obviously that's still something you have to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like
I question a thing too. Like, bro, do
you want kids?
Like, bro, Jared, did your parents like plan you out? Like, they planned you out.
I was planned.
You were playing like they was like we gonna make JR tonight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually playing.
Like I never.
That's crazy.
They were trying to have kids. Like they wanted me. Like,
do you know, Mark, if you were planned or?
I wasn't.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think my mom planned to have me. So I feel like. Most kids are accidents. I don't think you be planning to have kids. What do you think?
No, but some people do though. Like,
but I don't. That's weird to me.
But the thing is, my parents were like, they were like 32, bro. Like, I think past like 34, you really can't have like.
No, you can't have kids.
You can, but women like stop producing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my mom had my brother at 42,
and my mom had my mom had Gian at 40.
Swear.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, but don't women get to a certain age where like they can't
I don't think it's that. I think it's like really. They don't want to raise a kid too late, like when they're already like getting old, and that's like the big
I feel like there's like a certain part where like
everybody's different.
Yeah, I mean that is true.
Yo, what would you say like the percentage rate of like accidents compared to like planned would be?
Oh, there's definitely more accidents.
You think it would be like 80% to like 20?
Definitely.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
But like some people, it's hard for them to have kids too. Like they go like you got to get artificially inseminated where they put the men's thing inside of the woman just because she can't get pregnant. Like I don't know. And if you look on Twitter and shit, like it's actually getting harder and harder for people to have kids.
Really?
Yeah, because all the shit people eating and like just all the stuff like testosterone's going down, fertility levels are going down. Yeah, so Elon Musk, he always talks about how like we gonna get to a point where we not gonna be able to have kids and shit like in the future,
like in like thousands and thousands of years.
No, like hundreds.
Yeah,
bro, because there's some people that just can't have kids. Like they can't, bro. Like they go they're specialists and doctors. Like my mom's friend, bro, her and her husband like struggle for like 2 years, bro, and then even if they do get pregnant, like they're just not like they have like a miscarriage and shit. Like it's just tough to have kids. Like.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, it's tough. So having a kid is a blessing too. Some people can't have kids.
No, I think it is a blessing more than.
I mean, bro, that's like our main thing to do on this planet. Like, it's to repopulate it.
Yeah.
Like really, like that's like the final stage for like a human, to repopulate.
Yeah, and I think for me too, like when I have a kid, I think like I want to learn a lot. I want to experience life so I can guide them in the right direction. Like I don't want to be learning. Obviously, I'm gonna still be learning, but I want to have a good knowledge where I can put my kid down the right path. I know what happens if you do this. Like give them advice. Because like I think something people forget is like your parents are still learning how to live life
and still learn how to raise you too.
Yeah, exactly. Like
your parents didn't know.
I think when you're a kid, like you look up to adults and like, oh yeah, they have everything figured out. That they're adults. And then when you become an adult, you don't have everything figured out. Like I don't know.
There was a quote that I seen, and it actually like shocked my mind. It was like, it's your parents' first time living too.
Yeah,
Bro,
And bro, it's also like they're like first time trying to figure out problems and solve them with you like as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they went through it. You know, like you really thought like they really had everything all planned out, but they didn't. You know.
Yo, so guys, we got some bad news. We got some clips that were not put in.
We're very sorry.
Or the camera stopped recording.
Is it recording right now?
It's recording right now, yeah.
Do you want me to flip the little screen?
No, we're done.
Oh, okay.
We're not going anymore. I'm already tired. But yeah, that was the first podcast. Hopefully y'all like the topics that we talked about. If y'all want us to talk about more stuff, comment them below. We need a lot of topics. But like I said, this is our first one.
Stay safe. I hope you guys enjoyed.
For sure, man. Let us know what y'all thought. Comment your favorite moment, timestamp.
Yeah.
And comment your opinions. Adios.
Bye.